Alright guys, you know that every Saturday we've been doing the Cars with Ricky video. Well, guess what? Ricky's working. He's got no car video this week. So we're going to do a slight car video, but we're also going to do some weird stuff as well because we're going to have some fun. We're going to a little prank we're going to play on my little brother. But first things first, let's talk about some cars. When we started the YouTube channel, it was about BMX, and there was also cars involved as well. Had the GT-R, had the Skyline, the STI, had so much fun with cars. But ever since my accident, it's changed because I can't really drive cars like I used to. I can't drive manual transmission anymore. But I ended up buying this car in hopes that I was going to be able to build it up and drive the manual transmission. Well, it turns out I can't drive manual at all. It's dangerous, it's reckless, it's just not safe for me to do it. So this car has literally sat, and it's embarrassing. It's over here at my parents' house. It was parked directly next to Big Boy's camper. And what happened, Big Boy?
Dude, what? Nah, a little yellow, man. I have a thing for yellow cars. I get attracted to them. And so did the back end of my camper. I was doing a little bit of drainage on the camper in the front yard, okay? And I had your dad and me, we're backing it up. He was watching the right side. Big Scott was doing his job perfectly fine. I was supposed to be watching the left side, but I was so fixated on what your dad was saying about coming back. He said, keep coming, but my camper couldn't keep going. I'm like, what the hell? And I look, I'm like, oh my God, the yellow car. Yeah, I backed right into the yellow car.
Oh my God, the yellow car is right. Big Boy took out the rear quarter panel on this bad boy. I was a little bummed when I got the message, I ain't gonna lie. But
I called you right away. I was like, dude, I just gotta call you up right away. I just wanna let you know. I was like, you're not gonna be happy with this phone call. This is not a good phone call coming to you right now, Scott, and I apologize. 100% my fault. I will pay whatever money it costs to fix it, but I backed into the yellow car, and he goes, how bad? I go, pretty bad. Let me FaceTime you.
But my plan up to that point, before Big Boy decided to park against my WRX, was to be able to sell this thing. I bought this car a year ago, didn't really do anything with it at all. I was just going to sell it, cut my losses, that was going to be it. But Big Boy parked into it, and that changed things a little bit. So I ended up just taking a little bit of money out of Big Boy's pay, not much at all. And I'm actually going to be selling this car to my younger cousin who's getting his license. So the car is going to stay in the family, and I love this thing, I really do. My dream was to have a bug-eye yellow WRX wagon. I just think it's such a rare, cool car, but you know what? Maybe one day I'll eventually be able to drive again, manual, and I'll get back into one, but for now, I'm gonna have to let this thing go. And I got more car news. So you guys know I had my Skyline. You know, I got it probably 4 or 5 months before my crash. I love the car to death, I really did. That 1989 R32 GT-R. The car was really nice. It made good power on the dyno. It's another manual transmission car that I can't drive. So I decided to fix the car up, and I was going to list it for sale. So that's the game plan right now. Ricky is currently helping me get it all done. He ended up taking it in a trailer to go get it worked on someplace. We're gonna get a new drive shaft put into it. Ricky's gonna be handling that one. I'm getting a aluminum drive shaft installed into it, and hopefully that's gonna make everything nice and smooth. And I'm going to be listing it for sale. And it's gonna be weird saying goodbye to the Skyline, but it's one of those things. I can't drive the car. I can't just have the thing sitting in my garage, not being used, not doing anything with it. But that's part of it. So we will update you guys in further car videos with the Skyline. To be honest with you, I want to be able to drive the car one last time, and I'm going to be able to take it to Englishtown once it's all ready to go, and I'm going to drive it on the track where I don't have to worry about any cars or anything pulling out. I can just enjoy the car. So that's going to be a future video as well.
Don't bring it here. Don't bring the Skyline here just in case.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near Big Boy's camper that's around the corner. So, and another update on my car situation. You guys know I have my CTSV wagon. Well, guess what? CTSV wagon is officially gone. This is crazy. I'm just talking about every car I own just disappearing on this one.
This week was a very eventful week for Scotty. I'm over here trying to get like a little rinky-dink band. All of a sudden, Scotty calls me one day. Yup, selling the CTSV, getting a new car, selling the Skyline, selling the yellow car. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Your whole car world just took a complete 180. It's literally a 180 into a whole nother dimension.
You know, actually, the CTSV was awesome. I love that car. I love it so much. But you know what? Be honest with you, I wasn't driving it at all except for this summer. I left my truck in Florida. I was driving the CTSV every single day. The gas on that car was terrible, absolutely terrible. It was just disappearing left and right, and I was just kind of over it. I loved the car when I was a kid, but to be honest with you, maybe I've grown out of it. I just didn't feel like being loud and being obnoxious anymore, and that was kind of it. Big Boy loved the car. I do love it, but it's like, it's the thing is, like, you have a car like that, it's that, you know, aggressive, obnoxious. It's like, I don't know, I just, like, I'm not saying that like I'm an environmental dude fully. Like, I do feel bad owning that car. It, like, using that thing every single day of just hitting the gas and just like literally from my house to the bike shop, it's like 25 miles. And driving from my house to the bike shop, you know, I got a full tank of gas, like seeing it go to 3/4 by the time I got home was nuts. It was terrible, man. Like, so I was over it. So I ended up trading it in.
Big Yellow, dude.
Well, yeah, sure.
Super fuel efficient over here.
Ridiculous.
This thing's great.
Yeah, Big Boy did decide between a Prius and his big yellow truck. That is for real. That really did happen. And I'm just as bad because I ended up getting rid of my CTSV for a Tesla. But the Tesla is going to be for my wife to drive. I'm only driving for the time being until we go back to Florida in a couple of months. So yeah, everything's changing over here when it comes to cars. So just I don't know what I'm going to be doing in the future. I don't know if I'm ever going to get like crazy fast cars or do anything like that. I'm in a different point in my life right now. I'm going to have some fun doing certain things, but we'll see, man. I'm so busy in such a great way right now, and I'm so grateful for it, and I love what I'm currently doing, filming riding videos, being on my bike, focusing on my recovery. Let's just worry about that for right now. And you know what, the fun times of doing car stuff, so that'll be in the future. We'll figure it out. But the one thing we're going to be doing right now, as you can see behind me, there's a black bag on the ground. That is Maddie's BMX bike. Maddie just got back from Mexico where he was at the Vans BMX Pro Cup. Maddie hasn't taken his bike out of the bag yet, so me and Big Boy are going to prank Maddie. We're going to take his bike bag and we're going to open it up and we're going to hide strategic parts on his bike, but we're going to make it like a riddle that he has to lead his way around the property to find the parts to be able to put it together. He's not going to be happy about this at all, so let's get this started. Crack this thing open, man. What do we got to work with? Oh, there's so many pieces.
What the hell is
Look at that tube. What's in the tube sock,
That is
dude?
dirty laundry.
What is in the tube sock?
That is dirty laundry right
Are
there.
you sure?
Yeah.
What is
Oh my god, Matt, that's disgusting.
All right, so let's pull some of the parts out.
Dude.
I got an open bag with a helmet. He's got some nutrition powder, maybe, or athlete's foot powder. Who knows?
Freaking wheel.
Yep, that's gonna be hidden.
Jeans.
Random jeans. They might be jean shorts shortly. We'll find out.
Oh my god, that's rough.
That
I like it.
bad.
Got pads. They're still wet.
Ew,
that's disgusting.
that's gross.
That is foul. We got the main unit right here. We're gonna have to put this in a really special spot because this is gonna be the piece that really makes it all come together. So if he has trouble finding this,
I hear you, man.
I can't write the riddles though, Scott. I read and write at a 2nd grade reading level.
No problem. I'll take care of it then.
We got a bike pump. Might very well be yours. I think probably. I'd assume. Whatever happened to your yellow one? Did you ever get that one back?
Dude, let's not talk about it.
We got more wet pads.
Ew.
These are leggings.
Oh, those are ballet.
Wow.
Those are ballet unitards.
Nice.
Those are nice.
Hell yeah, dude. Good stuff.
All right, so we got a decent amount of parts to be hiding here.
We got lots of stuff. We got another wheel. We got bars. Ooh, individual pedals. Those will be separated. We can't leave those together. The fork.
The fork. So this is what we got.
We should hide the tool that you got to put it back together with as well.
That's messed up. So we're going to prank Maddie by hiding these parts all around the garage area. We're going to try to come up with a riddle that leads him from part to part. So it's going to be in a sequence. And you know what? We're not even going to be here when Maddie does it. I'm not even going to film it. I'm just going to let it happen. So,
I might film him because I'm always eyes on the property over here. Cranmer household security.
Maybe.
I might just film him from afar with my phone. Just get that long
see him
angle,
running around, just getting all mad. Maddie might quit riding after this. This might be it.
Matt, send me new bike.
This is over. It. So, first thing we're going to start off with is the frame. So let's get writing on the note. Maddie just got here. It's time to finish the job. Fine, though. We can pull this one off. All right, let's get back to work. All right, guys. We put everything back inside Maddie's bag, but all of his bike parts. They're all stacked right there. We have the notes that we've written for Maddie, and we have the first clue to find his bike. So let me read what you got. Welcome back, Matt. You're probably looking for your bike, but it's been a week now. Follow these clues to locate your parts. Good luck, SCBB. So here's the first clue. Bikes have frames. Garages have frames as well. Frames have to stick together. So Big Boy, what are we doing?
Frame's going up there on that little hook right there. But before we put the frame up there, we gotta put the next clue on the frame.
So he can lead to the next one. So here's the next clue that we're gonna be attaching to the frame. You can't eat food with bike forks, but today you will have to make an exception.
All right, so let's stick this one on
pop
there.
this one on there, make sure it's nice and stuck there so it doesn't fall off.
6'4", no problem.
Boom, perfect. The bike is up there.
Rough.
That's awesome. That was the first one. So now we gotta get the forks. And then we also gotta get step number 3.
Yep. Handlebars are meant to be handled. What else is meant to be handled?
So that's gonna be put on the fork right now. So, and what we're gonna be doing with the forks, we're going to be putting them in the only location where there is currently food located inside the garage. That's going to be the refrigerator. And we got a ton of tasty goods over here. Not really. A lot of random stuff. Yeah.
From the 4th of July party.
Yeah, it's really not
It somehow doesn't look unedible back there, though.
Hey, it's up to you if you want to try it. So the handlebars are right here, and the next clue is going to be wheels keep on spinning. What else keeps spinning? So let's stick them on the handlebars.
You're gonna need a little extra tape. This sticky note sucks.
So in the far part of the garage, we have a bunch of brooms, rakes, and shovels, and they all have handles. So we're gonna stash these over by here. Boom, there we go. Handlebars are good. So these are the wheels right here that we're gonna be stashing all the way up in that top part behind that fan, because the fan keeps on spinning as well. So here's the final clue that's gonna be attached to it. Your last part needed to ride. Pedal to the metal, dude. So let's go stash the wheels up behind the fan. Hopefully he figures this one out.
It's kind of nice. They blend in a little.
Yeah, a little orange fan, orange wheels. That's
Copper,
perfect.
Orange action.
I like that.
Stuff.
Okay,
right.
go get the pedals, man. You know exactly where they go.
This one should be the easiest.
You would think it would be easy, but if you don't, you know, think into it, it could be difficult.
Dude, look at this.
When you step on a gas pedal, you say pedal to the metal, right? That's what people say. Pedal to the metal.
Hope
Hopefully.
your dad doesn't try to use this thing.
Yeah, that's not.
He's gonna be like, man, I'm going so slow, but I'm flooring it. What the hell?
You probably will use it because Maddie's not going to put
Your
his bike
dad
there
actually
for a while.
watches these videos though. Maddie doesn't. So
True.
we don't have to worry about Maddie finding any parts to the video. Your dad will know before he gets on this golf cart.
That is
those are
correct.
there.
Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. This is not good. My dad's going to freak out right now. My dad is going to lose it, man. Dude. If they go park in that lake, my dad is going to lose it. That's going to be it. Oh my God. All right, guys, that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Just a quick little video for a Saturday. A little bit of cars, a little bit of fun messing with Maddie. When Maddie builds his bike up, we go ride again. We'll get his reaction to see how long it took him to find it. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. Until next time, remember to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching. Peace.